this title screen music is legit Knights of the Old Republic title music. I've never played that. So I can't confirm nor deny, but I'll take your word for it. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. All right. So how do I get our bro to join us? Can I have 2 people at once? Is that how this works? Is this like a Mass Effect situation? Because I'm pretty sure she's already in my party and she'll probably follow me, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how to ask our friend the vicar. When you still have caramel from Halloween, hey, enjoy it. Enjoy that Halloween candy. I used to love those little caramels with the cream in the middle. I don't know what they're called. They're like, I feel like they're the kind of candy that like your great-grandparents would have and give you, but they ended up being super good. When you walk out, you get a selection. Okay, so it is kind of like Mass Effect.
Return in one piece, Captain.
No promises. Oh yeah, this is like... Oh, okay, 2. Yep, we're good. Oh, I love Mass Effect so much. Maybe someday we'll stream the original trilogy. No, they weren't Werthers. They were called something else. They weren't Werthers. They're like chewy. It's like chewy caramel, and then there's cream in the middle. Yeah, Werthers are just caramel. And they're hard, I think. But yes, I can see how you would associate that with, like, great-grandparents' candy. Werthers. Oh my gosh, he's very close to my face. Okay. Hi.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
Ew. Now we have that nice,
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
mill.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a trick.
I should shoot him in the butt. But I won't. I'll be good. For 5 minutes. Cowtails? Kind of like cowtails, but they weren't... They're like circular. But I don't remember what they were called.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I noticed you were in the middle of an argument.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Does fisticuffs just mean like fighting? I heard you knocked out someone with a tossball stick.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Caramel creams bullseyes? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. I really don't remember what they were called. I just remember really liking them. Okay, so what did you do?
Guy never liked me. Always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
You want to join us?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
It is. I am the captain. Technically, the previous captain died in a horrible accident. Well, we don't need to tell him about that.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never caught your name. I'm DJ Slider.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Well,
See you around, boss.
why can't you join my crew? Look at my beautiful crew. I've got Vicar Max and Parvati. Why don't you join us?
Gonna head to Varus for whiskey and darts. Maybe not in that order.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing your weekend plans. Captain DJ Slider, that's right. Fisticuffs is brawling. Fisticuffs is what you call fist fighting back in ye old days. Or if you're an asshole. What? Or if you're an asshole, says Crap. Oh, Gladys is who we need to talk to. Hey.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
I'm gonna shoot you in the eyeball. If you do not show me respect. Man, so much good stuff and I can't even steal it. Can't even steal it. I'm going up here. There is nothing up here. Like, nothing. Why can I go up here? Hey, guess what, Tim? Whee!
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Alright.
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID. Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Mm-hmm. Hate daylight savings time. I feel like everybody hates daylight savings time, and we still use it for some reason, and I don't understand why. It's a bit outdated at this point, but yes, it's getting dark really quickly, and it's cold, and it makes me tired, and I just want to sleep. I just want to take a nap, like, all day. And that's how daylight savings time makes me feel. Sleepy. Hey, Leibniz. Do you like Wooloo? Hi, Kuro. Crab, you do not insult Milady. Don't even. Don't insult Hubert. How dare you? You left work late at 5 p.m. and already felt like middle of the night. I know, it's just bizarre. Too dark, it's too cold. And I'm over it already. How do I get this resolved, bro?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative.
Oh,
here on
our best
Groundbreaker.
friend.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
I will tell her to get on your ass, as you said.
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
What can you tell me about Udom?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
So there's tension.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Why can't you just work together?
You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that. You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
The board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Thanks for
Sure
the
thing.
info. I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Looking for something more local?
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad
Hey,
folks,
there
I
we
mean.
go.
Not
I'm perfect for
regular
that
folks.
job.
She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Gee, thanks.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a
OTP.
certain matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
Well, you gotta go to the bathroom. I told you to go before we left. We can look at
All
that
right.
later. I need to go...
Be seeing you.
I need to go ask the ship something. If I can even board the ship. Which I don't think I can.
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded, and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
Does it seem hot in here to you?
I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard in high summer, so
Ew.
guess I can't complain.
Either way, let's not stick around so long we all roast alive. No offense, Ms. Elson. I'm sure whatever critical problem needs fixing will get patched in time.
Whew. I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor.
Okay, bye.
Have yourself...
I wanted to ask the ship about Sam before we got too far, but you know, too late now. I guess I'll sell my junk because I should be able to do that now. I already did, I guess. Okay. Fair enough. The quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it.
Oh?
Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Okay. Do that? So what's this?
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
Okay. What a great conversation that was. Yay, more fingers to collect. What's this about collecting fingers? We had to do that for a mission. We had to kill people and, you know, take their fingers. And then one of them fell into the map, and then that person came back to life, and it was a whole thing. That happened last night while we were playing. Don't even remember why we came to space in the first place. I don't think they ever told us. I think we were in cryo, and then our bro, Wells, he unfroze us. So I don't know. Oh, okay, got it. ID cartridge. You found an ID cartridge to use with a holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. Okay. Is that over there? I have two waypoints right now. Talk to Udom, speak to Gladys. Well... Oh, companion quest. That's what we want to look at. Yes, yeah, I need to ask Ada about Sam, so we'll have to do that once we get our ship back. So... we should be able to do this for the vicar. Gotta find the scholar. And we have the ID, so I think we can just do this. We apparently need to get in here. Definitely save before you do that. It's a stealth section. And we know you love them. Okay, I'll save. I'll save. You guys know how good I am at stealth. Did it actually save? Yes. Okay. I mean, I have the ID. So... save unsuccessful, rude! What? Well, it's probably the autosave, I guess, so I can... let's see. Holographic disguise activated. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Well, that seems like a lot. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see you and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you're interrogated. So it says moving drains it. Should I move quickly? Just go fast. I can't go in there. What is this? That's a hoop. Why would I steal that? How do I get in there? Move, move, move. Everybody move. Do I have to hack this door? There's a lot of goodies in here. But oh, this way. This way, this way. Oh. No. That one's locked too. Wait, where do we need to go? The terminal's over there. So do I have to unlock this? Because I don't have enough stuff. Don't look at me.
Not a peep from me.
Crouch. Crouch, everyone. Everyone crouch. The active camo thing is kind of neat. This is Hitman stealth. This isn't as good as my stealth in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, because I was so good at stealth in that game, you guys remember? You guys remember that? But yes, we need to go to this terminal that's over here, which is a problem. There's a bunch on the shelves. So I do have to steal stuff, is what you're telling me? When is this gonna, like, regenerate? I need my shroud to return. So I can go over there. You can't buy the hacky thingies, so you have to steal them, basically, is what you're saying. It won't reset. You have to get... Oh, so you have to get caught first. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was the only way. Disguise failed. Well, that's fucking rude. Look, I just need to hack this door. Just let me hack this door and everything will be fine. I'm good. Bye. This is exactly where I need to be. Oh, I'm dead. Well. The three things on the right at the bottom mark the uses. Those three little speech bubbles represent how many times you can bullshit your disguise. Oh, okay. Well, that's awkward. A little bit. I mean, I tried. You hacked the wrong door? I really just want to shoot everyone and do it my way. Why do I have to do it this way? This is not the Kita way. This is the garbage way, and I don't really like that. I hope you didn't see that. Get the fuck out of the way. Alright. This isn't so much stealth as it is just fucking run. Is this the right door? Yeah. Done. Eject docking records data cartridge. Confiscated goods. Let's see. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol, hatchet, metal hoop, prayer beads, a locked container. He fled before we could get down to it. Left his things behind, so they're stored in the back of the security station until the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. You ran, which was suspicious, instead of talking. I mean, you can do it the Kita way, at least you're supposed to be able to. Yeah, but if I kill people, then they stay dead, and I don't want that to affect the game, is the only thing. Security logs. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds. Generous one, too. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee. And then give Lilia her salvage. Hawthorne ship impounded by order of Udam. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that board snake. Did Udam do it on purpose because Udam's lonely?
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Great. That's great. We just risked our lives for you. You're fucking welcome. Max. You're welcome, buddy. Speak with Max as he hacks the security data cartridge and uses the Groundbreaker's crew manifest departures registry to track the scholar's current whereabouts. What?
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a Sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
This seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
I am upset I can't make a friendship pile. That's what I do. This game won't let me. That was a lot of words for talk to priest boy. Talk to priest behind. That was a lot of words for that. I agree. Okay, so then let's that way. Track him down. Yeah, we're not gonna do that yet. We're not gonna do that yet. We can see if we can do Parvati's. I don't know how close we are. Where are you? Whoa! What is this?
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
It's very bright. Looked like a carnival. Hi.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCM 76 nut taco bar with caramel and tea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
Okay. The Lost Hope. That sounds like a good name for an establishment that I'd like to visit. Hello.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing...
What's back here? Okay, well, you know, I'll just hang out back here, I guess. They do not seem to care that I'm back here. Just hanging out. Oh, I can take this. And it's not even called stealing. Look at that. Free stuff.
Just keep coming around.
I love free stuff. There are Mantiqueens on Monarch. You'll get fucked up. Stay away. Great. Great. Bells, shells. Hello. Oh, you mean like those kinds of shells. I was thinking seashells. It's not the same kind of shell.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back.
It's an
I got a
interesting
full line of
fetish you
weapon
have there, ma'am.
modifications I'd be happy to show you.
What's the benefit of modifying my weapons?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
How do I attach modification?
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You can take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering. No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Where can I find modifications?
Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Does it void the warranty?
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
Thanks.
So, what can I get you?
Let me see what you have. A grenade launcher. A shock cannon? I mean, that sounds fun. A shock cannon. Well, that's good to know. What is in here? I never have enough stuff to lock
I
picking.
was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess
Hello.
Chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
We found the garbage. Wonder if there's any free stuff in the garbage.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch. Okay?
Well, you're coming down here, so I guess you're cool with it. Here's something. Take that. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedores quarters. I don't know if that's how you say that. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You gotta climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia says we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. Look for a loose panel. Huh. No head. Yeah, I didn't do that. You can't blame me for that. He had no head when I found him. So, I don't know if that added to anything. But someday we'll have to look for a loose panel somewhere. Okay, here's the medical bay.
I know she's in there, Mfuru. You can't keep me out of there.
Please.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
I just have a big gun. That tends to get things done.
Something I can help you with?
I'd like to see Jesse.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Maybe I am. Can I buy supplies from you?
Not without dispensation from Chief Jun Lei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take care.
Well, I'm gonna go in there anyway. I saw you float just now. Or glide. I saw it. I saw it happen. That's okay. That's never a good sign. No, I don't want to sleep in the gross bed. Ew. What the fuck happened here? Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his latest voyage. Complains of longer days and increased boredom, as if time itself is slowing down. I've never seen complications this severe, and am prescribing a high dosage of stims. While I'm optimistic that I can address the symptoms, the cause still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out to conveyor crews and some core docs I know on Terra 2 for answers. Update. I've learned that interstellar crews call the condition skip flu, and everyone I asked says that they know someone who had it. In extreme cases, they say the person's body and mind break down entirely. Board medics, the few who bothered to reply, insisted the patient was making it up to shirk their duties. I don't believe my patient is malingering, but how do I prove that when the board won't even review my evidence? I mean, like, that doesn't answer my question, though. That, like, what happened? Why are there scissors? It's just... Hello. Please don't cough on me. Please do not do that. Oh, look at this. An ID right there. Handy. I like how the dude says you can't go back there, but he doesn't even think about trying to stop you. He doesn't. So, we're gonna have to just, like, book it. Let me change my... Oh, I need to talk to Dr. Wanda in the sick bay. I need to do that, and then I also need to talk to Jesse, who I'm sure... Okay. So they're over there. Alright, let's do this.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
To the last ratchet on Rutton time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Open the door before I kick it down. I'm escalating.
Send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
What's up?
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
Nah.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's why I planned it.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Well, I have to go see him anyway. What'd you do?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Uh-huh. Yet you think the board had someone follow you and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
I'll talk to him.
Thanks for helping me with
We're
the board.
best friends, apparently.
You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
What do we have in here? Nothing. Alright, we need to talk to somebody else in here. Where are you at, person? Over there. I mean, we're already here. We might as well.
Got it. Heads down.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm not suspicious. I'm not doing anything suspicious. You saw nothing. Master of stealth.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
A doctor smoking just seems like an oxymoron to me, but okay. Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I like when they catch you if you have high enough intimidation that you can just be an absolute dick to them and they'll leave you alone. Who's this person?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
What do you need the mechanicals for?
Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Why's that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay. Well, you're stuck now. Oh. He moved. Okay. So we need to find the captain. We need to acquire the science weapon. Ah, yes. We must do that. Gotta talk to Udam. We have a lot of stuff to do. Why don't we go find this engineer? Because, Parvati wants to talk to them. Hack messages? Sure, why not? Haven't seen him in days. And where are we on that toilet clog? If Chief something taught me anything, it's that a crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. You take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity, so let's get that toilet fixed. Let's get that toilet fixed. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we'd get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. They're probably all dead. So I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we death-a-wed? And Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. Dethawed, death-a-wed. Wow. I'm like staring at that word like, this doesn't make sense to me. Dethawed. Dethawed. Okay. We dethawed, not death-a-wed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this law-fucked bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not a one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses. A family I don't see often enough, debt you wouldn't fucking believe, and even if I'm not working, I still gotta make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? I don't even know who you are. Who are you? Iceman out. Iceman out. He death-a-wed. Alright. I don't even know who these people are. Why am I reading their emails?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Now you're moving between planets. The sequel to Death Stranding Death-a-wed, yes. I don't know, the word just didn't look right to me, and I'm sitting there staring at it like, what does that say? It probably doesn't. I wish the text was just a little bit bigger. In some places. Especially because I have the Elgato to my top monitor, which sits on my main monitor, so I'm looking up. So the text being just slightly bigger would be kind of nice. Hi, look at you! Greasy. That sounds good.
Potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Aren't you just a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me take a look at that. Maybe I can fix it.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shocked subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Let's see what you got, Gracie.
Sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
I love the robots. Yeah, eventually I gave up on reading most entries. The text is small and doesn't really have good contrast. Yeah. I think I saw other people complaining that the text was a bit small. Which is a shame, because I really like reading, I really like reading all the entries and stuff. But, yeah, a little more contrast and a little bit bigger font would be nice. Tomato-flavored paste. Yum. There's not... You don't have much there, Gracie.
411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Yakita?
Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate tower?
That's how people
I thought there'd be more machinery.
greet me.
Must be housed on a
Yakita.
sub-level.
Talk to your local
I'd
manager.
spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Wonderful brands and products.
This would be rough reading it from your couch. Yeah, it really would be, especially if you had a big TV.
Tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapon.
I'm sure I'm a lot closer than you were.
Your mandated duty
But
as a good citizen of Halcyon.
even the option to make it bigger would be nice. In settings. Alright, hello.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
TJ Slider, nice place you've got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get out of Impound, I'm bound for Monarch, but I don't want to go there. That place sounds scary.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Parvati, you wanted to talk to her.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
No need to be so formal.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Don't be shy about requesting time off if you need to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain.
He's so shy.
Great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Whisper, nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
So it seems warm in here. What is going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed this?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out? I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get them.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
I leveled up! Vicar, aren't you excited? I leveled up. I leveled up. All right, so let's see. Tech has been good. Unlock the second drug mixing slot for the inhaler. What? What? Tinker. Improve your weapons and armor at the workbench. Sweet. We want to do that. Ooh, field repair. We want to do that too. We'll do one more in tech. Let's do that for inspiration. Companion abilities. You can order companions to do special attacks. Well, fine. Let's do dialogue. What do we get? Terrifies area of effect plus 100%. Well, that's always good. And that's always good. Increase stealth a little bit. Melee. And ranged. I always forget to hit apply. Yes. Auntie Cleo knows friends make everything better. Companion abilities. You can command your companions to use their special abilities on the enemy you're targeting. Alright. I will probably never do that. Let's be honest. Perk. Let's see. What do we want? Vendor prices go down. Experience from companion kills. That could be good. Tactical time dilation lasts longer. Surely this is normal. No, I don't want to be alone. I like having friends. Unlock the ability to fast travel unencumbered. Time dilation recharge rate. Walk speed. Sprint speed. Additional ammo on vendors. Armor rating. Companion crit chance. You should get in the habit of doing it because they hit hard. Okay. You can mix stuff with the Adreno to give you buffs. I found it useless. You never used the companion command once. Yeah, I never did at Mass Effect either. I was like, here, tell your companions to go places. I'm like, nah, they'll be fine. They'll just go wherever they want. It's fine. I think I'm gonna increase my walking speed just because that would be useful to me. Apply. Okay. Let's see. What are you using, buddy? Sawed-off shotgun and a staff. Okay. Fair enough. Dude, you need, like, a helmet. It looks sturdy, but it smells. Maybe I'll give him that. What do you have on for armor? 10. 10 light armor. Dialogue skills plus 5. That's not bad. Here, wear this. Oh, he has a point. Yeah, base health. Always good. I'm gonna forget to apply every single time, I'm telling you. Okay. They're special attacks, not just go over their commands. I use the combat ones a lot, especially Max's since his dialogue is really badass, really. So all of the commands on the directional pad, they there for companions, right? He's being a little creepy over there.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly
I don't want to
scheduled
watch the news.
advertisement
I avoid the news. I'll have you know. Return to the unreliable. Thanks to your introduction, Parvati and Junlei hit it off. Check in with Parvati back on the ship to see how things are progressing. Oh my gosh, they're gonna have a relationship. We are gonna help Parvati fall in love. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go do this. Find Captain Irian. Do that. That sounds fun and safe, right? Left and right are specials. Top is attack target. Never used it. Bottom is move to location. Okay. Give that a try.
Were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
What it... Is that your beard? Alright. I'm taking this. It's just... I love how there's just like a dead guy. Like they, you know, it's just a dead guy. Well, since we're down here, we might as well do this part, or this quest. That's over there.
Not another step in that direction, friend. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum.
Yum,
Time
yum.
to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Neither is this. Attack. You're only getting out of this alive if you play nice.
Ooh, look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
I'm here for some parts.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
So, can I have it?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
I'm not giving him any money. How about I just kill you and take the parts? Vicar, get out of the way. Get out of the way or I will shoot you. There's a real thing that's about to happen to you.
Captain, you're wounded!
Yeah, I am. Hey! What? About that. Done. Anybody left? Nope. I don't think so, because they both came back, so we're fine. It's all good. Give me all your crap. Thank you. I'll take it. I survived. I didn't even use that many heals. I'll take it. Take that. Take all your stuff. This is what you get for being a pain in my butt. This is what you get. I'm stealing all your stuff. I'm stealing all your stuff. This is what happens. I probably could have snuck through that way, but you know. My way works, clearly. It works just fine. Just fine.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. Or cut them off.
Sometimes I didn't even use dialogue options, just killed people if I didn't like the cut of their jib. Glaciers. I mean, I don't know. It works, doesn't it? Ooh. I will steal. I'll just take a nap right here. I'll steal all your crap. They got lots of goodies down here. And it's all free. Sort of. Sort of. Kind of free. I mean, I was gonna just intimidate him. You know. And, And it didn't give me another option to do that, so we just had to, you know, shoot him.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Yep. Actually, I can. Actually, I can. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take everything. I always forget Matrix mode. I always forget that's a thing I can do. Which is clearly obvious.
Find a new friend.
I haven't used this hammer yet. I want to use this hammer.
My backside still smarts. Does everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew?
Nope. Your ass is a priceless canvas now that it's home to an original McRed.
I guess I'm honored.
What was that?
Boom! 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 Hammer! Eat it! Watch out, Parvati. Once I start swinging. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now, he grows shrooms. He's growing shrooms. This man is dealing drugs. Not even for selling, they just eat the damn things by the handful. Alright. Mushrooms are disgusting. I'm just saying. I hate them. I don't know what you're doing, but it sounds illegal. Oh, there's an arm. Hammer time. Mr. Hammer! It's pretty critical, teehee, mechanic of the game, as hitting weak points during it does more damage and has crippling effects. I should probably use it more. TBH. Ew, mushrooms. Mushrooms? Ugh. Can't. I can't. I just can't. Oh, that's your arm over there. Plasma cutter. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Okay, I should probably get rid of some of these. Ooh, that looks fun. That looks fun though. Okay, how many of these things do I have? Okay, so the starburst means it's modded, right? So don't get rid of the starburst ones. I won't do that this time. This is a shovel. It's apparently a good shovel. I have so many guns right now. It's a plasma rifle. Heavy machine gun. Light machine gun. We've got the hammer, an assault rifle, a light machine gun. See, the one light rifle has the star. It has a plasma mod on it. This. Yeah. Finally, a lock-on flamethrower. I mean, that sounds fun. But I also want to try this plasma cutter. So. Ooh, look at it. Who wants to be cut in half? Please raise your hand. Take that, take that, take that. Oh, another hammer. It's only stealing if people are alive to see you do it. What's up here?
Today's my birthday.
Oh yeah?
Is it?
Fuck your birthday.
Wow, rude. Rude? How dare? Oh shit. That was clean! Parvati was very into that. I'm just saying. Okay. This thing is great, and I love it. That's what we've learned. That's what we've learned today, class. Damn, that guy deserved to die. It was rude. How dare you? I cared about your birthday until I killed you, but, you know, we don't need to talk about that.
Lay's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
I love how they also crouch. Don't shoot. I have no idea who's talking to me. But you better talk quickly because I have this beautiful weapon. That was a waste. That was definitely a waste of my time. And lockpicks. So, anything back here? No, not really. I definitely heard somebody talking to me, or at least I saw the subtitles, and yet I see no one.
Did I hear
Oh,
something?
hi! Don't start. He's fine. He's fine. Go!
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Oh my god. Fuck! That was very epic and amazing. Where are you? Who are you fighting? Where are you people? Oh, they're all the way up there. Oh! Oh. Oh, got him. That slow-mo was great. How often can I do that? Because that was awesome. I wish I could steal this stuff, but she's there. Steal Petey. Look at this, like, glowing Gatorade. Probably radioactive, which is why we need it.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
McRed's dead.
That's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
And then blam, someone comes in and murders him. Came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Yeah, get out of here so I can steal stuff. Get out. Wait, wasn't there a set of movies of someone dying on their birthday in a loop? I don't know. Kreia, but with plasma. I mean, this is my favorite thing so far. I don't know about the rest of you.
Oh, wow.
Grab that Gatorade. Grab all this stuff. Would just like to empty the fridge. Like, why is there not a button for that? Alright. We can leave. My work here is done. Keep running. Pretty often it's already recharged. That's awesome. She died on her birthday. Convenient for her headstone. All right, let's go. Hey, look.
This is Halcyon News.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I got the parts.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
A slight? Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive.
Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Ew. Fine.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Parvati's trying so hard. Girl, I'm gonna help you get some. It's okay. I think we need to go this way. What is this?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Are you a spacer?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Go on.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Tell me more about your wares.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Ooh. He has plasma cutters. What is this? A giant cleaver. This is light armor. Block +3. Light tech skills. Light defense skills. I mean, I could probably just like mod my own. Mr. Power, Mr. Ouch. Power grip. Okay. That's there. Ew. Bratwurst.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's
And I'm
dozen?
terrified. What is this exactly?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource.
Ew.
Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Do I have an ew sound effect? Because I feel like an ew sound effect would be really good here. I mean, I have this one.
How about no?
Because ew. What does terra-fry mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
That doesn't sound good.
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat. Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike. Just as well, near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
So what do you have for
Fresh from the
sale?
grinder, any hour.
Just that. And dehydrated water. Great. Let's... No. Just no? No. So much no.
You still betting on the tossball series? I know you were trying to stop.
I put a couple of bits in Vera's pool. 1,000 says Rizzo's Rangers make it to the demi-finals this year.
I hate to say it, but the Circus Time Clowns look good this year. The rookie tender is, well, she could break me over her knee, and I'd kind of like it.
Clowns, though?
I don't need to listen to this conversation.
CNP near maple syrup.
Alright, so that was waste disposal, med bay. We need to go over here. Hi, Nero.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information.
Have you seen this man? Oh, this way?
My lips are tighter than a My lips are fatter than a weight.
Yes, of course, sir.
Yes, of course, sir. Dooms, thank you so much for the $10. Where are you putting your $10? Which jar? Also, Dooms, all of our emotes are approved now, so we have cuties.
Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today?
I have not. I've not given my auntie a hug today.
Reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Mm-hmm. You want $10 more and score, bunny? Chore, bunny. I can do that. I can do that. So it looks like Sobble is still in the lead thus far. Grooky is not. But you know. Poor Grooky. Obviously the less amount is the winner. Obviously not Crab. You miss Daddy? Daddy's here, just in BTTV. See, Daddy's here. Golf rules. Never.
Ready when you are.
Never. This is what I look like, apparently. Don't get me started on how I dislike golf. We have to go down this way. Yeah.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one?
She doesn't even answer. She just stares at him.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the mass killer, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
I mean, hammer time.
Here they come.
Hammer time! Hammer time! Hammer! I'm on fire. Hammer! Well, that one did that. Ew. Alright.
Good news?
Crab is incorrect.
Chemicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostics
Eat it!
so they're not picky about who they kill next. Think fast if you can. Too fast if you can. I can always fix them later.
I mean, I know you're saying something to me, but I was not listening because I was too busy hitting things with this hammer. You see. Hey, buddy.
System alert.
The way you slapped that grub out of frame was the best thing I've ever seen. Oh, I do my best. Maim and entertain.
We made it!
All right. Did it. You're already dead. Golf rolls. Do you like golf, Bryant? You're not attacking yet. You chill? What's up with you? I don't know why you're not attacking me.
Security, but
You better go.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Oh my gosh. So good. You're more of a mini golf fan? I'll get you. I'd really like to not die. Can you? Thank you. Goodness gracious. I thought he was still kicking. He was not.
system of security patrol initiated.
Oh, good. A fight.
Oh good, a fight. I mean, one of them's threatening me, I just don't know. From where? They're probably down there somewhere. Yeah, they're down there.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Okay. I can do that.
Unexpected noise sweeping the area.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've done nothing wrong.
Down they go.
Boom!
No hard feelings, okay?
Cycling. Logs. The staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bit. Old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half her career patching it up. A lot of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating on an infection. Ew. Every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of the old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you.
Everybody owes me thanks. I do a lot of stuff for people. I don't know why. Am I over encumbered? Oh. Okay, I am. That would explain it. I was gonna say, why can't I run? Yeah. 2 of those. What would massive golf be? Oh, instead of mini golf? And that would be pretty tough to play, I think. Tim! Just for you, Tim. I'm just trying to get out of here. I would really like to get out of here. What about this guy? Ah, here we go.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Okay. Good talk.
This is Halcyon.
Hello. I did the thing for you.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Parvati here could help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayan, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Thirsting for help.
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Are you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Nan or Spank?
You've got my attention. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
So, Lacius and or Tim, did you guys finish this game? And if so, how long? Because I checked how long to beat, and it said main story was like 10 hours, and I think main story and extra was like... did they say 15? Something like that. Is it really that short?
You've got my attention.
It doesn't seem that short because of all the places you can go, but maybe I'm wrong? I'm trying to get an estimate of how long it's gonna take just because of Pokemon coming out and me trying to figure out what I want to do for scheduling. Level up. You finished? Nan or Spank question. My friend said he finished it in like 20-ish with all the quests and getting all the endings. There's more than one ending? I'm pretty sure I'm not even close, but I'm doing every side quest and looking at every area on the map. Okay, so how many hours do you think you have, Tim? New stealth. I think I was about 40 hours. My thing said like 35 hours or so. Okay. Does it tell me? I don't know if it tells me how many. Does it? No. It just tells me when the last save was. Yes. As Pokemon comes out in 10 days. So...
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
I also don't like going super long with this one just because there's a lot of raiding for me. and it tends to like tire out my voice.
If it's between the unreliable and the rest and go, I believe I'll sleep on the ship.
Hello.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
$10 must just be doing nothing but the main quest. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. PlayStation doesn't count, does it? I don't... Your saves count it? Do they? Because mine only told me the time that I saved. Phineas sent me.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Thrown to the void?
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
I'm paying you 10,000. No one's ever found my bits lacking.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
I couldn't help it. I have been blessed with sass. Thank you for noticing, ma'am. You aren't super far into it. You can always put it aside and pick it up later. True, I know Pokemon's gonna take a while. And after Pokemon... See, I don't know if Rune Factory is gonna actually come out in January or not. So there's that. Also, possibly doing another run of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines before 2 comes out. And 2 is coming out, I think it was just delayed a little bit. I don't know if they set a date, though. But Animal Crossing comes out in March. I don't know, there's just a lot of stuff coming out, so I'm trying to plan. Oh, hey, you're right, saves do say I'm 22 hours in. Where does it say? Anyway, tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out
I'm the right person
Groundbreaker,
for this job.
as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was it abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets, got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What do you have for sale,
I found
though?
a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
I'm good with that, though. I'm definitely good with that. Sell junk. Repair equipped. That's a lot of bits, though. Flamethrower. That 10-hour, they probably just bought the nav key and moved on. Maybe, yeah. If you go to the load menu, it shows time played. Go to your last save and hit the options button. Options? Information? So we're like 9 hours in as it is. So I'm gonna say we're not gonna finish this in 1 hour. And those people must have been just like speed playing the game. Speed run. Oh, Udom is over here.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
10 hours is like some speed runs. Clearly. They must be like run straight for the damn thermal plant. Come up here, get the quest to the key, etc. See, seriously, like, I was looking at that and I was like, there's how though? Hang on, I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm telling you. Outer Worlds. Okay, so it says main story 10.5 hours. Main and extra 20.5 hours. Completionist 32 hours is what it's saying. And the speed run is 3.5 hours. At least that's the average. So, I mean, like, for main story, they pulled 60-some people. For main and extras, over 200 people. Almost 300 people. So yeah, I don't know. Some people must be just, like, booking it through this game. Because I don't know how you would do that. Also, Fire Emblem 3 Houses main story 46.5 hours. Bullshit. Main and extra 65 hours. It took me 80 hours for one playthrough. One playthrough. Get out of here with that. Anyway. Also, I mean, it's hard to gauge because when you're streaming, you're also talking to chat, you're reading things aloud, it takes a lot longer. But you're disappointed Udon isn't a bowl of udon noodles? Me too. Me too. I always hear people quote time to beat and their numbers are always way too low, right? I know, DJM, that was the shorter route. My route was even shorter than Eco's. He's not even done yet. He did the church route and he's in, what is he in? June or July or something? I was like, man, my game stopped in April. Like how? It took me 80 hours too and I did a longer route. Yeah, I don't understand how people play through games so fast. I just like, I guess mosey. Look around at everything. Also, update on Fire Emblem. I got all S supports that were available. I just finished today. So, That was exciting. It took forever to grind for them, but I have all of them. So, eventually, we will do a stream watching the S supports. They skip all the bonding time? I mean, they must. They skip most text and ignore story if they play it that fast. I guess so, but I just don't see the point of playing. If you're gonna play a game, especially one that has story and like lore and stuff, why skip that? It's like skipping audio logs in BioShock. I mean, I don't think I've ever collected all of them, but I've always tried. I've always like looked around and tried to find everything I could. You know what I mean? Ooh, S supports. Yep, Crab. All of them. All of the ones that were available. I did. So I did all Black Eagles. I think I did all Blue Lions too, except for Dimitri. And then I only have, in Golden Deer, I think I only have Claude and Raphael. I think I got everybody in Golden Deer too. So yeah, just all of them. It took forever. It took forever, but I did it. Sothis' was weird. I'm just saying. Eco, are you still in chat? Because I kind of want my monster. It's in the fridge. I've never understood rushing through games, skipping everything. Yeah, me either. Especially dialogue and stuff. I mean, I spent like 45 after the stream last night going through my inventory and deciding what to upgrade. The New Game Plus route only took me 40 because I memorized all the support story stuff I did before. Gotcha. So this is so weird. It is. It is that. It is that. I don't think Ego's paying attention. I might have to go get my own monster. I think I'll do that. So give me a second and I'll be right back. Let's get some intermission music. All right, I'm back. You skip a lot of text in Outer Worlds because you find it boring. Well, you found a dude voiced by the guy who did Alois. The character's literally Space Alois. Oh, here? In the Outer Worlds? Really? That's awesome. All right, please don't explode. Please don't explode. Did a little bit. Ice cold monster that I should not be drinking this late. But, you know, it's fine. He's an asshole. We have Space Chloe. And Cassie Cage as well. OG Cassie Cage, anyway. The real one. That's so funny to me. That his character's an asshole. So we can be sassy to Alois? You'll have to point him out. Alright. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Well, I'm gonna wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me back my ship. Damn. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
You can still say that. I'm sorry for your loss, bro. I may have killed him by accident.
There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Are you sure that you, are you sure you guys weren't in love? Yeah, he did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a
lovers.
Sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
He was eaten alive? Trust me, you don't want to know the details. He died in an escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
You don't want to know. Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand? Wow, I have no tact, no matter what I say. I mean, I would say that I could, you know, be your best friend in his place. But that mustache.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in Wells?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman.
He's Count Olaf.
It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Why do you think I'd know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
I know where to find him.
What?
What? What is this lie? Before we get down to business, I need to be sure I can trust you.
All right, I suppose. How might I assuage your fears?
About Phineas.
Yes, do tell.
Oh. To lie.
I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I heard Wells. Phineas Wells.
No, that's not what I said. That's not a nice thing to say about someone, even a wanted outlaw.
But you... It's always like this with you tramp freighter captains.
Oh, Captain, be nice.
No.
Captain, stop pulling the man's leg.
Don't shame me.
Please
I'm
do.
the captain.
I have a fragile constitution.
I tell you what to do.
And this runaround is like to give me a cold.
On second thought, maybe you should be mean to him just the littlest bit.
I recant my earlier statement. Mr. Bedford deserves what he gets.
They're both like, nah, fuck him.
I've met circus sprats possessed of better manners. Well, once you've tired of your jokes, you know where to find me.
Did any of you rat out Wells? I wonder if you can skip a ton of story by doing that. I don't know. Oh yeah, we need to convince him to clear Jesse's debts.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you?
I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Persuade. She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indenture contract?
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
The way I see it, she doesn't have much choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change.
His
I
mustache
will recall
bothers
my
me.
collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I'm gonna ask
Be
you
my
something
guest.
else. Is there anything else? The cotton less stiflingly hot in here lately?
You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful. I was sweating constantly. Chief Tennyson
I don't want to
certainly
think about
did
your
take
sweat.
her time resolving it.
Thank you. I fixed it, by the way.
I owe you a debt then. I was going through 3-4 shirts a day. Still,
Ew?
that Tennyson woman. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not June Lay's.
My, aren't you, excitable.
Don't talk to her like that.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference.
Can I kill him? Take it back.
I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Does that work for you?
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Cat, can we kill him? What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
Don't know.
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
No would have done it. You didn't have to crack open a thesaurus.
Best to be clear, I believe.
What do you do here?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Doesn't answer my question.
Sometimes I take a break from sending messages to fluff the chairman's pillow on the off chance he visits.
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
Seems like you're looking for a fight to me.
Hardly. And if I might be frank, I doubt the Mardettes would be much match for seasoned UDL troops. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
Do put that thing away.
Can you kill him? I mean, yes. Okay, but should I? Do you regret not telling him how his boyfriend died now? I mean, he's kind of an asshole. So... I don't like his attitude or the way that he talks to my crew. I'm not about that. I'll kill you. Do not speak to my crew that way.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Are you saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
What did Jesse do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
What was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
Don't tell me you tried.
What can I say? Something about people telling me I can't do a thing that just makes me itch to prove them wrong. And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
So she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
You can go to the ship.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Go to the ship. I mean, you can save your game and see what happened. I thought even if you went back on a save, they like remembered. I thought I read that somewhere. Let's see. Get lie to 40. Increase tech. 1 in stealth. Melee. Other melee. If they do, that's a bug. No, you can save scum? Oh, okay. I swear I read that somewhere. Maybe they were just wrong? Let's see, what perk do we want? 50% experience from companion kills. Thinking maybe that. Or sprinting faster. Do sprinting faster for now. Ooh, more stuff. Health restored per kill, that's good. Carrying capacity bonus. Significantly reduces the weight of consumables. All very good. Let's see. Melee damage. What about you? Increase the duration of your dialogue combat effects. Range damage. Will do for him. Are you sure you weren't seeing people talk about Outer Wilds when you read this info? Maybe? I just happened to see it, like, in a, I think it was a Twitter post or something. So maybe maybe that is what they were talking about. I just kind of skimmed it. So it's very possible. This was before I'd started playing this game, so. I don't really remember much. Oh, bye, buddy. You're gonna be eaten. Wrong like 10 hours to beat the game wrong.
Supervisors indicate that rates of time theft are on the rise. We urge all of our listeners to remember that lack of productivity is not
10.5 hours. Yeah, somehow I don't think so.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
No. Actually. Okay, so I need to investigate a distress signal. What else? So we should be able to go back on the ship now, right? Can I fast travel to my ship? Fast travel to Groundbreaker Promenade. Oh, yes, I can. Sweet. So you can pay 10k bits right now and skip a whole area. Yeah, I mean, maybe people were doing that, but... You have acquired Petey. I don't know what that means, but...
New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
Ma'am? I need to ask you about Sam.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
The mission she sends you on is just for money, as I believe you still will need to pay 10k. Oh, really? Know anything about the auto mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Tell me a joke.
A star walks into a black hole but doesn't seem phased. The black hole then turns to the star and says, I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation.
Thank you for that.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
This is not my favorite. That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
No, I reject that. I reject that jingle as my favorite song. You want to know what my favorite song is, Ada?
What about now?
Face Bumble!
Bump to the bump to the bass, bump to the bump to the bumbo. Bump to the boot to the boot to the boot boot, bump to the bass bass, bump to the boot to the boot to the boot, bump to the bass bass. Bump to the bump to the bumbo. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumbo. Bump to the boot to the boot to the boot boot. Bump to the bass bass. Bump to the boot to the boot to the boot. Bump to the bass bass.
That was just for you, Tim. By the way. Alright, do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance, auto mechanical, and Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running with a few key modifications. I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean, killing machine. Should be fun. Removal of factory standard part Suds Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. And not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do. Giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news! I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an Acid Steeper I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Well, and then you died. The end.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
I already did. Alright, where's our new friend? New friend. New friend. Hello.
Something on your mind?
If we're gonna work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination.
A pirate
Not much
surgeon?
else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
I was hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from?
Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
I just realized something. Because you fast traveled to the ship, you didn't meet Felix outside the ship wanting to join. Oh, he wants to join now? Well, that bitch. I was trying to have him join us earlier.
There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker.
All right, I'll go get
Some of
him.
it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way. Glad to hear it.
Sounds
It's worked
reasonable.
for me this long. No complaints here.
All right. This is the bathroom. Hut. So we should be able to tinker now. Right? That's a lot of money that I don't have. Oh wait, no it's not. It's only 59. I was looking at that incorrectly. So that'll increase the damage. 66. Tinker? You want to tinker the plasma cutter, it'll cost 59 bits. Do I want to do this? Felix is a fun lad. Felix, hey, do you mind if I DJ Slider running past, paying no attention? It's only 59, but it'll go up every item level, plus you can mod it. So should I do this? What should we mod it with? I don't have any grips. Mr. Power. Attack changes the damage dealt to plasma. Mr. Ouch. Increases damage from a power attack. Isn't it already plasma type though? Special effect burn. 59 bits is nothing, so try it out. You'll find higher quality variants further in, so I wouldn't go overboard. Okay. That's kind of what I was wondering, like if it was worth doing it now or waiting. It is red means plasma, that's what I thought. Alright, let's go get Felix.
I'll lock up behind you.
Thanks. I mean, if he would have just said he wanted to join us when I asked him earlier, this wouldn't be a problem. You know? We would already have him on the ship. Hello.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
What a great line. Were you stalking me? Pretty eager to throw in with somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Temperament? Alright, tell me why I should hire you.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on.
Let's hear your resume.
I put together a little speech, just in case you
God.
asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
I'm enjoying this. Go on.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
I'm sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
Let him continue.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
You're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
We'll see you in the ship.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Yay! More friends. More friends on my ship. I didn't get this. I didn't either. I did the temperament option. Well, we got to see his beautiful resume. It was worth it. He's too pure.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Your
This
bean.
is my
Let's go.
favorite
Let's
room.
go.
It's so spacious.
Chat. Let's go chat. Oh, he's out here.
Good to see you, boss.
How'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
And then you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
You were a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
How did you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Right, the incident with the toss ball stick.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a toss ball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
I know, I've had plenty of practice bludgeoning people.
That's what I like about you, boss. You got a mean swing. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
I'm glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
What a sweet bean. I love him. Broadsiding a jackass with a toss ball stick is why I always bring Felix with me. He's literally my character, but nice. Oh yeah, we can probably pick some perks for them. I always like to do health. Increased amount of health received when Ellie's in the party. Sure. That's a big gun you got there, Felix. That's a grenade launcher. He's got a toss ball stick. Of course he does. Health. Deals bonus damage to target suffering from cover. We're gonna do melee damage for him. Alright. Alright, we good. Let's see. On Monarch. We're not there yet. I'm gonna wait on that. We gotta go to Roseway for that. Thanks to your introduction, Parvati and Junlei hit it off. Check in with Parvati back on the ship. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this real quick, since we're on the ship. Parvati, come back! Come back! Come back! Girl. We must talk about your love life.
Pardon? Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
My temperature? Is the ship about to blow up?
What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady. Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
You're the warmest person I've ever met. To hell with them.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Everything okay?
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close, not anymore?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Wouldn't it be easier to talk to her?
Maybe for you. I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Okay. I mean, I'll have some chocolate milk while you drink your troubles away. Hi, Tia. Going good so far. We just added some people to our crew. He's so excited to be on the ship. I love how everyone in chat's like, it's so cute. By the way, this wretched poem is on your computer too, is it? Let's go read it. I can read everyone's mail. That's amazing. All right. Parvati, I don't do this ever, so here goes. There's this engine, see, and it hums real nice, like a box of cats playing with mice. But she's coughing and hacking up sludge, because there's a blockage that just won't budge. What's an engine to do? Then this wrencher strides in like a shark, hair all done up and fancy and dark. She feels a spasm in her compression alternator, trembling because it's aching to meet her. Alternator. Trembling because it's aching to meet her. What's an engine to do? I've got, 5 more stanzas mapped out, but I'm having trouble rhyming some of the parts, so I'll get back to you on that. This sounds very dirty, considering it's about an engine. But... Alright, let's see. About the talk we had. We were talking about old friends, you know, and I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess. A good mess, but a mess. I'm a better me than I was then. Wanted you to know. Even when I drink too much of the old family recipe, you're pretty swell. Party tea? Damn you, Insta spell check. Meet my wrench. Too tired, just gonna put my head down. Well... I feel like this is phrasing. Are we doing phrasing? I mean... It's a metaphor for something. Phrasing was definitely needed in that poem. Why does this poem remind me of Tulip? Oh my god. I just love how I can read their mail. The support skills, engineering, medic, science are good ones. For your companions, okay. You can sort quests by planet area. I can? I feel like that would be useful. Change sorting. Space? Okay. These are my space quests. This is my Roseway quest. Quests. Why is this a space quest? How is this a space one? We have to go to Monarch. Well, why don't we, since we're still here, why don't we do this?
We'll be here, Captain.
Alright. We're gonna bring Felix along.
Or will we? Haha.
Tulip.
Just a little joke for you.
I just realized you have a tree in your cabin from saving the greenhouse. Do I? I noticed it a bit ago since there was no giant Spacer's Choice thing on the wall. Just a happy little tree. You took Ellie. I think space quests are on multiple planets throughout their quest line. Oh, okay. I mean, can I fast travel?
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorists beneath ground. Report any sightings to your local ward.
Alright.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Where's the chocolate milk option? I would like your finest glass of chocolate milk, please.
Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up.
Beer, huh? Good choice, if you want to get unsober in a hurry.
Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot. People drink that for fun?
I wanted chocolate milk.
I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing?
Generally or specifically? Whining.
Specifically. Definitely specifically. Oh, why'd I drink that? I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Rug, start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
No one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's
It was
a lot.
sensual. The poem implied you calming her with a touch. That's romance serial grade stuff.
It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you!
So, Parvati, you gonna read this poem for us, or do we have to turn down the lights first?
What'd she actually write? I know, because I read it.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
No.
Well, maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more awkward. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Let's get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink.
You can drink
Okay,
water.
maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration. Here I come.
Good thinking, boss. You just saved Parvati a whole lot of trouble.
Shush you.
Thanks, Felix.
Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Don't stop there. You're on a roll. Oh my god. There's an easy way to get answers to all those questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
You can't control how people react to you, even people you care about.
What do you mean, Captain?
It sounded more profound in my head. The only thing you can control is you.
So if I'm doing my very best to be kind and open-hearted, I shouldn't worry how she thinks of me? Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
We all do.
I suppose
I just
so,
say
but
mine aloud.
I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about.
You gonna ask her out or what?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
You know something, Parvati? You ought to come drinking with the crew more often.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together.
There is,
Come
it's
on,
my ship.
Let's go.
Take her back to the ship. Okay. I can do that. Back to the ship we go. You just want to hug her. You need to stop voicing my fears. It's like... that was a nice scene, Kurt. You gotta pretend like you aren't violating your crewmate's privacy.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
I mean, I don't care if they know. I'm the captain. I do what I want. I'm gonna read your messages.
You watching the Aether Waves last night? I don't want to ruin the surprise. Let's just say it involved a whole mess of tossball players and the biggest Manta Queen I ever saw.
Oh gosh, I wish you'd waited for me. I wanted to see that too.
Hi, I'm on the table.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
I'm a responsible captain. Did you talk to her?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Were there any funny typos?
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes, but I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So she does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible. If you two marry, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding, unless you're not.
I resent you saying such. On account of it being uncomfortably likely. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Oh, sorry. Quest complete. I'm such a good captain. And I break my legs on a daily basis. Okay. Well, we could go to the distress signal. That'll help us with the main quest. We also need to find these weapons. I think we'll do the distress signal first. Hmm.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Thank you, guys. Their text history is all haha unless. I picked up this distress call.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake.
The unemployed?
If anyone's receiving this, please send help. What?
Sounds like a typical Thursday.
No.
Captain,
he's fine.
We are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Oh, it's on Terra 2. Okay. Wait, we can just go to his lab? Can we just go there and, like, say hello? Roseway. Traveling.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Wait.
A word, Captain?
Oh, what's up?
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
Probably. You know anything about who sent the call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
Why wouldn't they just call for corporate reinforcements?
With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't
Fair.
exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up.
Could be a trap.
I'm counting on it. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Well, she seems like she wants to go, so I'll probably take her. Alright. Well, it's 11:15. I know that we started a little late, but I don't want to go super late tonight, so I'm gonna save here.